Hold on. One Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi 5, Mississippi 6. And brakes release. Airspeed's good, all in the green. Airspeed's dead. Okay. Get up on altitude first, and then push out the bearing line. Sucked. Yep. Push up your sucked. No more. There you go, Owen. Go ahead. You got a FIDO cover. Would explain it. Alright, I'll reflight, move the route. So power settings working out for everyone? Say it again. Is the power setting working out for everyone? Three's good, power's good. Two's good. Four's good. Alright, we can go ahead and move it back in. So just run the flight with no airspeed?
I mean, the only time you need is on the rejoin, so when we do rejoins, just give it a little bit of power. Okay. And we'll just work with it. You need to push up into bearing line though. It's outboard aileron hinge on the prop spinner.
Oh, okay.
Right? Isn't it?
I don't know for full. Oh, we're going to keep this heading and climb at about 4,500 feet.
So you got about 4 foot of wingtip clearance there, so that looks pretty good to me.
Yep.
Outboard aileron hinge on the spinner, and then you can just barely see the left side stab.
Yeah,
those are the checkpoints for the RV.
Is that the same across all RV models?
I think it's pretty close. I don't think they publish different checkpoints for the different series. But I'm looking at wingtip, and you got at least 4 or 5 foot, so there's plenty of clearance.
There's 3 and 4 want to move out. Alright, number 2, if you want to cross under.
plenty of room. Little too much step down.
Yep. Dropped a little bit far back there too.
That wasn't egregious. I wasn't even going to mention it. It was a little bit, but not bad. Alright, so that prop spinner should be right on the outboard aileron hinge for your eye.
Yep.
So that's your spot.
Alright, 3 and 4. You want to move over?
Past that one.
Oh, a new pitot cover is on. Yep, we've got another speed, but we're keeping with it. Alright, 3 and 4, you want to link some space? Flight number 2, you want to slide over?
You give him a head nod, I missed it.
Sorry, flight number 2, yeah, slide over, there you go, very good. Take your time.
We'll come up about 5 or 6 feet at least. That's better right there. Push forward a couple feet.
Yeah, it could be a little bit more in.
No, forward, not in.
Alright, guys, ready for a break up and rejoin?
She's good.
Oh, it's good. Three's good. Alright. We're going to level off about 5,000. We're here.
So just take a note of what your RPM is at now.
And break up join, we're going to break to the left, 5-second intervals. Then we'll do a 180 break, and we'll be heading west. Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi 5.
I would just give it a little bit of gas, and we'll just rely on our RPM to estimate our speed. We want 10% maximum, so 132 knots-ish.
And go ahead and call when you're in.
Use it. They're a little low, so let's put them on the horizon.
3's in. 4's in. Okay, we're going to be rejoined to the left. To the left.
Alright, so keep him on the horizon until he becomes a visual issue, then you can start dropping down as you need to. You're inside the turn circle, so you're good to turn straight out the bearing line. He's right on the horizon, that looks good.
pretty much on bearing line.
Yeah, you're going to go acute there. There you go. Yeah, too much. Too much. Nice and easy. Get that. There you go. Try to anticipate that. Get up on altitude.
Yeah, I just lost visual of him there.
Okay.
I got him now.
You could increase your closure just a little bit. I think we're probably only at about 120 knots or so. Keep pushing. And lower down whatever you need so you can see.
Yep, I got him.
Yeah, that closure looks really good. Very nice.
Number 2, you know your pitot suit covers on, you probably already know that.
Yep.
Optional equipment. Okay, we'll keep spinning, turning to the left for about another 45 degrees.
There you go, right about there. You were a little bit tight, but there was still wingtip clearance, so it wasn't unsafe at all.
Yeah, now I recognize that.
Now you're in the right position.
Okay, number 3 and 4, go ahead and make space. Number 2, when you're ready, go ahead and cross over.
Give him a head nod? Yep. Okay. You got plenty of room? Very nice. That was decent nose to tail, decent step down. You could be a little closer on both, but that was perfectly safe. I liked it. All right, good to know. Push it up and in.
Yep. Rolling out now.
So technically, because we moved on the outside, we should have been in an echelon turn there. You were up on...
Yeah.
Push up your sucked.
All right, break up and rejoin to the left, 5 seconds. Break up.
One, Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi 5.
That wasn't a full 180, was it? Go ahead and call when you're in.
He floated the turn considerably, that's why that happened.
Susan.
You were at 2230 before the break, so you can use 2250, whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been finding, 2200 to 2300.
You're well inside the turn circle,
to the right.
so you can turn straight to bearing line. There you go. You went got too much. That was too much. Put it back in.
Yeah.
Put it back in. Nice control. Push it up and in. Very nice. That's really good right there. I like it.
All right, rolling out. And 3 and 4, you want to make your way over to the right. All right, let's make a left echelon turn 180. Left 180 echelon turn. Be nice and gentle, rolling now.
Push up. There you go. Put a spinner on the horizon here, low. Yep. Too close. There you go. There you go. You're a little bit close, so just slowly inch it out. Nice and slow. Yeah, that was great.
All right, rolling out now.
I really liked how slowly you backed yourself out. That you showed really good control. I like that. You see, we're right in position. You're a little sucked, but we're right.
It's separation though.
Exactly. Yep.
All right, number 2, you want to go ahead and move over to the left. Number 2 to the left.
A little more nose to tail. There you go.
All right, number 3 and 4, go ahead and move over to the left. brake and rejoin to the right. 5 seconds.
And Mississippi 3 and Mississippi 4 and Mississippi 5. If you look out, you can see that he's sort of milking it a little bit, so take a little bit out if you milk it too, and that'll make it easier to get behind him. Yeah. Susan. Three's in. Four's in. So this time, drive out the bearing line right off the bat.
Okay, rejoin to the right. To the right.
And don't take it. Start going. And don't take it out so much this time. So anticipate just before you hit bearing line, just take some angle of bank out. There you go. Not too much. There you go. See, you're on bearing line.
Yep.
And you didn't even level your wings completely.
Yeah, I'm still in the turn.
Yes. So a little more turn. Getting just a tiny bit sucked. He's using a very shallow angle of bank, so
Yeah.
there you go. He's right on the horizon. You're a little tiny bit sucked, but pretty damn close.
You can send it out to the east as we go around this cloud if you like.
That was a lot better. The first two, you just took way too much angle of bank out. In fact, you actually were zero.
Level, yeah.
That one you just took out you went to about 5 or 10 degrees, and that put you right on the bearing line.
Yeah, I noticed that.
All right, rolling now.
Hey Jim, I'm not sure where the other flight's going, but we are working we probably need to work a little farther south.
Yeah, do that. I know we're on the north side of it, yeah. Okay, left turn now. Okay, 3 and 4, you want to go ahead and push it out a little bit?
I was keeping my eyes peeled because we're supposed to be in El Cap South, and he's been in North.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And good on Kevin for mentioning it. I was just watching
number
out.
2, go ahead and cross over.
Very nice. Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay, Okay, break up and join. Braking to the right. 5 seconds.
Mississippi, Mississippi 5.
Don't know where he's going.
Yeah, he did the 270, which strings everything out.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Three's in. 4's in. Okay, it'll be a rejoin to the left.
You're good.
Oh, okay.
Alright, anticipate. There it is. Nice. You're right on bearing line.
Getting a little acute.
Just a tiny bit, so take a couple degrees out. Get it right back in. Get it right back in. Get it in, get it in. Yeah, you took it out for too long.
Yeah.
Now. Alright, 3 and 4, let's put them make room. Number 2, when you're ready, go ahead and move over.
It out a bit far back.
Yeah, he's getting too close to clouds, and I think it's throwing everybody
make a
off.
left 180 echelon. Left 180 echelon. Rolling in now.
Your starting sucks, so get up and...
Yep.
There you go. close and nice and easy. Back it out. There you go. That was very good. So you didn't spook dash 3 at all.
Yeah.
And you got back out, so that was quite a very good correction.
A little far out now.
A little bit, and you're a little bit low.
Rolling out now.
You ended up a little sucked.
Yep.
Okay, brake up and join, left brake, 5 seconds.
Put us right in that cloud.
Yeah.
Well, you'll clear it, but they won't.
Susan.
Three's in.
4's in.
Okay, left rejoin. Left rejoin.
We started with quite a bit of angle bank and you pulled some of it out. Even with that, you maintained nice bearing line control.
Yeah.
So that was good. I would love to see some airspeed, but that is what it is. I think we could have had a little more closure, but considering that was good bearing line control.
Yeah, it did feel like it was kind of coming in a little bit slow the last, like, just half of it, but...
He gave you plenty of angle bank at first, and that's why it looked like you were closing so fast. But as he pulled some of the angle of bank out, you managed your bearing line control quite well, so that was a good... Quincy's enjoying dash 4.
Yeah.
Rolling out now.
You don't have to be smooth as 4, you can just go out there and
Just rip it in.
yeah.
Alright guys, anything else that we want particularly want to see?
Two's good.
Three's good.
Four's good. Wouldn't mind doing a little diamond work if you want to put me in the slot on the way back.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and put in the diamond work, and then we'll just stay in there until we get you into a right echelon for landing. Stop it.
Left. You want left echelon for landing?
That is affirmative. Thank you.
I'm trying not to chime in.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be like.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and contact Tower.
Onshore
and
final.
Just follow me on it. We're going to be basically making a right turn and just straight in typically.
100% get that.
I'll tell you what, let me spin you guys to the right, to the left. We're going to make a left 270. Left 270 starting now.
I want him to own the flight.
Descending left 270.
There's already too many guys in this group that in a brief will just tell you how to do it when you're the lead. And it's rude and it confuses everyone.
Yeah, you got.
So I don't want to contradict him. I want him to own it, and we'll just do it his way.
Yeah.
But
As long as it's safe.
right,
It can be safe and confusing. To some degree.
especially with new guys, we got to avoid confusion the best we can.
Yeah.
This is really tight. You just watch him. I'm watching the clouds. If he goes inadvertent IMC, just get on your ADI and increase your angle of bank and slow down. We'll just get away from him.
Yep.
But just think left. He needs to start descending. Alright, he's got a hole. I think we're going to be alright. Not exactly legal, but
Yeah.
not unsafe, so I'll take it. And I don't mind that you backed
I'm
out.
going to contact Tower, and I'll be right back.
But now we can push it back in. I like that you backed out just in case.
Yeah.
I think that was smart. But now we can get it back in. Alright, so I'm going to rely on you not to kill us on landing, because you're not going to have airspeed, so
I know.
you've got a good feel of the airplane, so just fly by feel,
Yep.
and I'll keep my mouth shut.
I'll keep it fast and then just float it for as
In the
long.
flare, yeah.
Yeah.